Shalom and good day all. Good to see you, Tevye. Oh, it's been a while since doing a live stream like this. I hope you can hear me okay.
Yep, I hear you
Uh,
loud and clear.
that's good. Oh gosh, it has been a busy couple of years, I must admit.
Yeah, it's been a very long time.
Yeah, and it's really nice to finally get some live streams done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, in that time, I've been, of course, still getting my comic reviews and that out of the way
Same.
and done. Oh, the monstrosity work that they're doing with John Samuel, or should we say
Yeah.
John Kent, not
Yeah.
John
But they
Samuel
up,
Kent.
boy, they pissed me off. Like, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I,
So you're not the only one who's not liking what they're doing with John, but I'd also slightly include maybe Damian Wayne too in some areas. Um, I've noticed that you've been playing quite a number of games on your channel too.
yeah.
But behind the scenes, I've been playing a number of games as well.
Nice.
So one old game that I ended up playing recently on the PlayStation on my PS4. Bit of an old game, bit of a classic game, but boy was it worth it, and it felt refreshing playing it again too.
Yep.
I'm not too sure if you have played it yourself, but it might be something that you might want to check out even if you haven't played it. And that is The Secret of Mana.
Secret Manor. I think I heard
Yeah,
about it before. I never beat it though.
yeah, they did a bit of a
Yeah,
remastered
it's like
version
a
of it.
remake. Yeah. I did.
Yeah, and I must admit, I actually quite like the remake for it.
Yeah.
And the graphics also seem to work too with the story that they're delivering with the story. And it was really nice, like seeing the main characters that make up that story.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind playing maybe more of the Mana stories
Hmm. Yep.
because I've only known the Secret of Mana one.
Yeah, I gotta say that. Actually, I'm playing like Doom and I couldn't play 3. Which
Oh, awesome!
I finally got the game from a physical copy bounty, which thank God, because this game's very hard to find. So I'll put this game after I beat this game first.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. Yep.
Well, to those who are watching this channel, yes, it has been a long time since I've gotten a live stream like this up, but it's also a big
Yeah.
thanks stream for all of those who are subscribed to the channel because this channel, during the past couple of years, to which I've been unable to get like a proper live stream up, is slowly on the way to 450. He slowly approaching 500. So, and that is all because of the awesome subscribers that also put their time and effort to watching my videos in the channel. About the only area that this channel is sort of delaying in is mainly the watch hours.
Yeah.
And that is absolutely annoying.
Yeah, that thing annoying me too. Like, what, 9,000 and why, what the fuck? Like, I've been trying to do that for years and it's been going nowhere.
Yeah.
Fuck. Also,
Like,
the boy John, he's getting destroyed in the car. Like, why? Like, DC, just bring him back. Stop being stupid and petty. Just give it the boy back. What?
oh, did you I think it might have been not the latest solicitation
Something
through
special.
DC, but the last solicitation I think it is.
Secret 6, is that train wreck?
No. They're bringing out a Dan Jurgens. omnibus, Action Comics omnibus.
Oh yeah, for July. Yeah, I did made my video about that.
Yeah, and
I didn't
I'm
about that.
yeah, and I've already let my LCS know that I want to get it because guess what it includes?
Hmm.
Uh,
Oh boy, John.
yeah, our boy John and some certain stories in there that not Peter J. Tomasi, but Dan Jurgens
Yep.
has written in relation to that.
Yeah, to Action Comics, which connects
Yeah,
this book.
yep, and I'm really hyped to sort of like get that when it comes out. It'll be going right alongside with my Peter J. Tomasi ones.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh gosh! So as you can see here, um, I've already explained here in DM anyway. But to those who are watching the channel, what you see here on the screen, this particular picture, is actually something that I've got on my desktop right now.
Cool.
And yep, it's
About
spot on.
and do anime stuff.
Yep. So we've got
I
Battle of the
do
Super
anime stuff.
Sons. We got the comic and another Battle of the Super Sons like little shot there.
Yep.
Then there's like some connections to some anime that I quite like and enjoy. So we've got Katekyo Hitman Reborn as well as Blue Exorcist. But it was not long after that I sort of like got this desktop one done. I thought, you know what? I probably could have added some additional anime in there that I've actually been enjoying recently,
Yep.
especially on Netflix. Um, Now I've been watching through Slam Dunk.
By the way, I outdoor the show. Did I?
Oh, that is so awesome.
Yeah.
that's
I, I,
that's
I,
a
I set up my background. I found that to do that.
that is so cool.
Yep. Thank you. Anyways,
Um,
bring this back.
so not only that, um, I've also been watching some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Nice.
I never thought I would actually come to like the series,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, what is it about this series that people enjoy? And of course, it was being shown on Netflix as well, and I'm already up to what would be considered the fourth part,
Yep.
which is Diamonds Are Unbreakable.
Yeah.
And I've recently sort of like finished the last three parts. In relation to the manga, I've read the first two parts. I am going to have to make a start on the third part and move into actually checking that out.
Yep.
If it's one thing that the I think it's Araki, if I remember, um,
Yep.
in relation to JoJo's, is that he makes sure that there's no loose ends in the story.
Yeah.
Let me say one thing: a lot of Western writers could learn a bloody lesson or two from him.
Agreed. Yeah. Yeah.
Not all of them, but a lot of them.
Agreed.
And like, of course, we have the introduction of Dio
Yep.
in like the first part, and right, I can understand why people enjoy the character of Dio because he is like the best villain in the story that stands out.
Indeed.
But what I did like in the second part in Battle Tendency was oh, what was it? The Pillar Men. and I'd like to see that sort of like be reintroduced back in the further chapter or further parts. Like the Pillarmen that we see in part two, would it be possible to see these same, or not same Pillarmen, but different Pillarmen um, appear in like future parts?
I have no idea.
And that would be really, I think that would be really good. It doesn't mean it's going to happen, like considering a lot of the story would probably be written already.
Yep.
But it was surprisingly quite good.
Yep.
Then we have the anime of TP Bond or Time Patrol Bond.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh,
It's very good.
that was so cool.
Yeah, that was very good.
Hey,
Hey, Ed.
good to see you, Ed. And thanks heaps. And I'll say one thing: it's awesome to have those who are subscribed to the channel, including you, because without you, this channel wouldn't be at the number it is now.
Yep. Yeah, man.
So on top of that, um, I've also watched Rising Impact, and that is one story that, again, it's sports related. But I think with it being sports related, it also got me into watching more sports related anime content. So that was actually quite interesting. From that, it led to me watching Haikyuu, Kuriku's basketball, and I loved watching that, including um, watching. Oh, what was it? What was it? Oh, Kuriko's basketball, the last game, and the way that story was executed in the end, it felt like it could have actually been canon, but whether it is actual canon or not, I don't know. Oh, and on top of that, I did finally get around. Now, this was actually a suggestion by one of the subscribers to this channel. And one of the anime they suggested was the Seven Deadly Sins. Oh my goodness. What a crazy story. So we've got the character Melodious, Ban, King, Diane, oh my golly goodness, Merlin, Escanor, um, a whole list of other characters. Uh, so that was actually quite interesting to watch through all 7 seasons of that. On top of watching through those 7 seasons, I did eventually decide to pick up the manga for. No, I don't have all of the box sets in relation to the manga yet. I've got as far as box set, I think it's 4. So I still need to get the rest towards the end. But I've also been following the Seven Deadly Sins, Four Nights of the Apocalypse. Now that's another series that's sort of like a bit of a extension, but it's a sort of like addressing the new generation of characters. And I like how they sort of like use the new generation of characters to sort of introduce you back to the main characters. So on top of that, um, Oh, what more? What more has been happening? Oh, oh, there's a good topic. The Sinister Sons. You still there, Tevye? So, the Sinister Sons was actually quite an interesting story. And I'd really like to see more come out from Peter J. Tomasi with that for that particular comic run. All right. You back yet, have you? I think that's something else I could have added to this particular um, thing on the desktop, the Sinister Sons too. So that's another thing. But that's not to say that I can fix it up later on when I do another one. Well, another thing is what have what have the subscribers been watching? I think it's a pretty nifty question to find out what the audience has been watching. Alrighty. All right. You back yet, Xavier?
Yeah, sorry, how it's in a show.
Okay. I just put a bit of a question in the text. What has the audience been watching? And seeing that you'd also be a part of the audience too.
Yeah.
What's something that you've been watching?
I've been watching I watched the Democrat anime, the Indian anime. I never really like the anime. I don't really like the anime. What is it perfect? God no. But you know, for me, yeah, it's fun. Watched Thunderbolts like last week. Had a fun movie. Um,
Yeah, you've been watching Daima too.
I
Dragon
finished it. I finished yesterday. It was fantastic.
Dragon Ball Daima is amazing. And if you also see on my channel, with Dimer, I ended up getting some. What was it?
Yep.
It was some Dragon Ball Dimer figures,
Nice.
and they've already made their appearance on the channel, I believe, already. So that's been that was actually quite interesting. I never thought my first Dragon Ball figurines would be Dragon Ball Dimer figurines.
Yep.
And I think the music was great for the series, for the
Yep.
short series that it was.
Yep.
So that was quite interesting. So what else have you been watching?
I watched the Devil May Cry anime as I said before. That was fun. Even though I never enjoyed the anime, I enjoyed it a little bit. It's perfect, God no, but I think it was fun. I watched Thunderbolt, as I said before. Which is a fun
Oh,
movie.
that's the Thunderbolts. Is it series or movie?
Movie.
Movie. Okay.
Yeah, I watched Daredevil a few days ago. I do like that show. Did I Born Again, the new one? I watched that. I know it's
Yeah.
not perfect, not some flaws, but hey, I like the what I might have seen too. I watched Invincible a few months ago.
Oh,
Um,
cool. That's actually one series I wouldn't mind checking out.
I highly
Um,
recommend it. It's really good.
and what is it? I've also got something that will be coming up in my reviews this week, which connects to the Invincible universe.
Cool.
So that's going to be interesting. And I mentioned on my LCS web page that should I actually enjoy the Battle Beast one shot, I might consider picking up the omnibus through the series, or picking up the omnibuses to the series.
Nice.
So I'll see how I go with it. It is done by Kirkman, who did a fantastic, what was it, Fire Punch series,
Mm-hmm.
and that was fantastic. I reckon that would probably make for a great animated series.
Yep.
Oh, so what more have you been watching in the time? Maybe you might end up bringing up something that I may have watched or might be interested in watching.
Mm. I've been anything recent lately. I watched Andor, the season two, and I gotta say, I was wrong. The show is good. Season two with a far better season than season one, and
Mhm.
they had to tell a good story. Shocker, I know. I can't live on. No good damn out to got a good show. Who would have guessed? You have good grades, and you know they're doing it. You make a good product.
Well, if you like it, you like it. I'm not too much a big fan of what Disney, let alone what Dave Fraudloni has done to Star Wars, but that's just personal. I think he's done. Or I think they've done a lot of damage to the George Lucas universe. But if you're enjoying something with it, go for it. um, did you end up watching the rest of Cobra Kai?
No,
No.
no. Um, I never got into Karate Kid, so I couldn't get. I never got in that show. So that's one show I
Yeah.
never watched. I did hear it's good.
Yeah. Because I was actually planning on doing a live stream, not now, but maybe plan in the future for Rainbow Press and Comics, and I also did a movie rewatch review on Rainbow Press and Comics, which was also shared to Bleeding Fool,
Nice.
and this
Cool.
is this is the thumbnail that I've got planned for it.
Nice.
So I don't know if it's going to bring in a lot of Cobra Kai Miyagi. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not too worried about it, but at least it will give a bit of a foundation of talking about probably a very not so favorited Karate Kid movie.
Which one? We did more than one.
I agree. Not many do enjoy the Jane Smith one, though. I think
Yeah. When
though I
it came out, I never saw it, so I don't care.
yeah,
So
I do remember seeing it in cinema. It's not a great movie, but that's not to say that it doesn't have like an okay track in it. So, in other words, a somewhat okay soundtrack that plays in it that I quite like. That's the only thing I do like about the movie. The rest is sort of like I've seen better.
yeah. Speaking of Karate Kid, that remind me. Are you guys seeing the new one that comes out real
the
soon?
Karate Kid, the Karate Kid Legends,
Yeah.
maybe I'll see how things go. I might be able to plan a weekend to which I can go and see it in the cinema, and then maybe who knows? Maybe I might do a live stream on it
Nice.
just to talk about it. But I think if I were to do it, it would probably be done on Restream instead of StreamYard.
Yep.
So then there's of course, the Miyagi verse talk, and I ended up doing a bit of a rewatch of the next Karate Kid. I don't want to give away any spoilers unless you've already. I think you have read the review on it, the rewatch review, and
Yeah,
I
I think I
noticed.
did. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I noticed some interesting similarities. Um, if I were to say one thing, I think it takes a lot of cues from the Karate Kid 2. Like with a lot of the ideas that are introduced in it, but there's something different that's with the villain that you don't normally see with the villain. So in a way, the movie was becoming a bit meta of sorts, like having to address a topic that hadn't like been fully addressed in like the martial arts world yet. There would have been some of it addressed in the area of, say, the military world. Um, and I think that's as far as I'll go with that until I do finally move into the live stream that will be connected to the Rainbow Press and Comics Miyagi verse talk. Um, so, what did I think with parts 2 and 3? Yeah, okay, there was a death introduced in it. Was it really necessary?
No.
I I don't think it was. Then there was what happened in part 3, to which you have Daniel helping Johnny Lawrence practically to become a world champion.
Okay.
So that was me. Okay. um, so that was somewhat interesting. And of course, you had the Miyagi Do drop out in the story and what happened there. And then there's finally moving into the Karate Kid Legends movie, which is meant to take place a couple of years after the events of season 6, like after the completion of season 6. If I were to say one thing, it already is the next Karate Kid slash Cobra Kai spin off to begin like the next lot of things of what they've got planned with the Miyagi verse.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that can now be removed. Time to bring back the best. Now, one thing that I did enjoy that came out recently, and I think you also reviewed it on your channel too, the Sinister Sons by Peter J. Tomasi. See if I can find a picture here in relation to it. Or at least that connects to it. The Sinister Sons! By Peter J. Tomasi, the same writer of the Super Sons. If it's one thing about the Sinister Sons, this is sort of like done in a somewhat reversal of the characters.
Yep.
But they're the children of the villains. So
Yep.
we have Lawzod and Sin Sun.
Yep.
Gosh. So hence the Sinister Sons. And of course there was a bit of a space whale incident.
That was fun.
That was hilarious.
Yep.
Plus the pirates. Can't forget the
Yeah.
pirates. Oh, that was so cool.
Good times. It breaks my heart we're not getting more of these characters. Like, what the hell? Like, Super Saiyan Sinister would be a great companion beat, and we can see you two get interact. But no,
Yes.
you want only the damage. Because why? Because it's kind of a try to tell people. Shut up! Like we want our John John back normal. Because
Yes.
to age that's fine. Because he's been aged up from years, that's fine. But at least have John, the real John and Super Team interact with Zod and get into Sansan. It'll be fun.
Yep.
I
It would certainly be cool. I think we'd probably definitely want to do maybe another live stream that talks about the Super Sons. I think mainly John of all characters.
Mm-hmm.
If we were to like go back into another, because it's been way too long.
Yeah.
And another thing that I'd really like to come back to. Actually, I don't know that I downloaded it or not. On the computer.
Music. Wait, what?
Where is it? It's not there, not there.
Interview loop. Signal away, out away. Sky catch a single while.
Where did I put it? I'm looking for an image. Yes, it is Super Sons related. Because I'd actually like to go back. Is it here? No, that's not it. It might be. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong one. Silly Nonga. Oh, there it is. I found what I was looking for. Okay.
Speaking of stupidity, we have this stupid story. Why? Spider-Man is fuck right now in the comics not fun. Like, why? Why? Why am I so dumb? I don't get it. Like, the distance there we can destroy. Bullshit! I heard it before. It's all bullshit. What a load. Oh,
Okay, I've got what I wanted to find.
okay.
Um, Something that we. All right, all right. Image file. There we go. You ready?
Hey!
Something Super Sons related.
Yep. That's a
I know
Spider-Man
it's
movie, which we should have done years ago. But we never got to.
yes. So it's nice to have things to which I'll um, be able to do live streams again. Um, and of course, this is something that has somewhat been oh, what's the word I'm looking for? It was planned in the works to do, but due to unforeseen circumstances, it was practically cancelled. And
Yeah, which is just sad. This movie is great. One of the best movies that came out
yep,
that year. In fact, my
and
favorite movie of 2022.
yep, and I loved watching. Um,
Yeah, the green screen.
I loved rewatching it on Netflix
Nice.
when they had it on Netflix. There were a number of days where it's sort of like I could do with a watch of this right now. And yeah, it is really good. So whoever wants to get involved in this discussion, even if it ends up just being us two, um, um, at least we do get to talk about a movie that was absolutely amazing.
Indeed.
Definitely needs a sequel,
Agreed.
and
Like,
I mean,
come on, DC. Like, give me the sequel, damn it. For God's sake, I want my sequel.
and
Why is it so damn to get a sequel? Yeah,
I think
quite another movie again. Spoiler that trilogy was so disappointing. Like, what?
yeah, I loved what they did with Starro in the story.
Same. I love it too.
That was so cool.
That's awesome. Let me start after like a
uh,
horror done.
and thing is it worth a rewatch? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I can certainly say yes to it.
Indeed.
Because there were a number of times where I watched it on Blu-ray, and this is also one thing that also connected to like a number of the videos on the channel getting a high number of views, not
Mhm.
necessarily likes, but definitely views. So
Yep.
this channel has certainly established itself as a Super Sons related channel.
Yep. Yeah, like mine.
Yes, even though I still review other things outside of the Super Sons.
Mhm.
That's why there's the Rainbow Press and Comics category,
Yep.
and that's all comics, indie, Marvel, DC, not just comics but also movies, etc. as well.
And with some indie stuff.
Yep, as well as manga and anime reviews that get done, movie reviews, game reviews. But when it comes to the Super Sons Fortress of Attitude side of things, this is where it's completely centered on, well, our favorite Super Sons.
Yep. Yeah. Indeed.
John Samuel Kent and Damien. What's Damien's middle name?
Different and Robin. Mhm.
Yeah, but what's Damian Wayne's middle name?
I have no idea. It's been so long.
It was something else, but in later issues, it was actually changed to Damian Thomas Wayne.
Nice.
So that's actually quite interesting, and not many people know that fact about Damian Wayne.
Yep. Speaking of Super Sun Nazi, I did down the hard it got the my memory got me the
Oh, the super duper edition.
yep.
Yep, I've got that too. I've got that
Nice.
too. And don't forget the compendiums as well that they're bringing out.
Cool.
The soft cover compendiums.
Yeah.
I did end up getting a hold of one of them. They haven't brought out the second one yet, nor have they announced it. So I'm wondering when that one will turn up or
I I
show.
hope I hope it comes out soon because damn we need more Super Sun content. And
Yes.
since DC won't give it any recent stuff with our boys, we need something to give us something. Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of DC down mind, we did get certain thing today. And oh my god, what they're doing to John would be pissed off. Like you gotta be kidding me, right? According to this, it says, and I quote, all this in Madden Smallville, John Kent training for the open challenge, a way to combat the deadly effect of kryptonite to somebody to play. What? First of all, I didn't say during my Twitter video I think they're coming today. They're a stupid idea.
Hold on.
We
Is
never
that
John developed that gets to this point. You get point these guys
hold
are
on, Xavier?
good.
Is that in the Superman Unlimited?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I just don't get it. What it's doing. Like, this entire plot point makes no sense because John didn't get to go to that journey yet. It's so dumb.
It
It,
sounds more like a delayed plan journey for this John Kent. Now, we got to remember that this John Kent that we're looking at here is the Bendis Taylor Grace
yeah.
Mains plus whatever else name I'm missing Kent. One thing that
It's not, oh boy.
it's not John Samuel Kent from the Peter J. Tomasi and the Dane Jurgens run. It's a completely different character.
Yeah.
So we've got like a John from a different timeline here. Um, and I remember
And,
in a bit of a talk and conversation with you in Twitter or
mhm.
X as it's called these
I still
days.
call it Twitter. I'm not calling it X because,
Yeah, I'm used to it being called Twitter.
yeah.
I'm not used to calling it. Well, in Australia, we do actually have a confectionery bar,
Nice.
though I think this confectionery bar is also in the US too. And I think you're gonna like this. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Hang on. I'll stop screen for a bit.
It's called Twix.
Nice.
So it's not Twitter, it's Twix.
That's funny.
I thought you'd like that.
Yeah. Yeah, but the good news is this book is ending finally. Thank God. So we don't have to
Yeah.
do this train wreck. If you wonder why I need to review the last issue, but I just gave up because after issue one broke me. Like I can't review this crap.
Oh,
It's
the
so
way
sad.
Nicole Maines is writing John, it's she doesn't understand the character at all, let
No.
alone like the OG character's motivations.
It makes no sense to have this imposter look for these villains. It's dumb.
No.
The only thing that makes me happy about the madness of garbage is that Jinamura dies. If he dies, that would be the best thing coming out of madness. Will they do it? I doubt it at this point, but so. Or if they don't kill him off, fine. But here's my alternative: break them up, destroy that relationship, get rid of it, and we don't want to see them ever again. Problem solved.
Agreed.
We
Agreed.
gotta look
Because
after it.
they agreed because they've completely done this to the character.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. And for the record, it's not because John bisexual. I don't give a damn about that. It's the age of shit that pisses me off.
Yes.
Like that's what makes me angry.
Yeah.
Like here's the thing. I would find John bisexual, John, even organic, not forced. Okay, that sounds bad. Like to
Yes, I agree that the character should be organically brought into that situation.
yeah,
That that I am completely for. Right?
yeah, that
Because if
mhm.
they want to do something that um has a young John um like in a Super Sons run and it starts to reach their teenage years, okay, that could make sense. But
Yeah,
at least we'd be watching it in a way, sort of like day by day, as he starts to, okay, he's going through these feelings. Are these feelings right or are these feelings wrong? Like, you'd get to see him struggle with that issue.
yeah, you get to see him have to go through that process. Like you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
it,
Where,
okay, maybe not naturally because we comic characters don't age naturally. We don't know that for
yeah,
sure, but it would get to the when we get to see that journey organically through the years. Now,
that is
how many years that
correct.
would take, I have no idea, but we get to see that journey properly.
Yes, that is right.
Mhm.
And it would make more sense for the character. If anything, it would probably sell more bloody comics around the character.
Indeed.
Like seeing this character transition into that.
Yeah.
Um, but what was done with, well, what we know what Bendis did,
Yeah, but
along
Bendis
with
fucking me up.
Tom Taylor,
Yeah, Taylor made it
um,
worse.
it was the situation was completely forced,
Even CBR, he did
and
he
you can,
did it horrible.
yeah, and
Sucker.
even you can, like, some of, I guess, some of the close to mainstream ones are starting to see what they did wrong, and that those who have sort of like been pushing, no, you should have kept the characters young because at least then you can show the progression along the way as
Yep.
to when these, or when this character starts to experience these issues or these feelings or whatever.
Yep.
And whilst that's happening, you've got his best buddy beside him. that's
I
that's
got
there
better,
to,
bro.
yeah, that's also there to help him. And we know who that best buddy is.
Yep.
Damian Wayne.
Yep.
Oh, that was so cool.
That was so
Terrific
cute, made me
time.
happy.
Oh, I loved some of the variants for that. There
Same.
were some good variants. But I
Yeah, it is,
managed to get the
bro.
main one, and I think that one. There was another one, but I wasn't able to get it from my LCS, which was a real bummer. But
Yeah.
it was a really good story.
Indeed. Yeah. Good times. This design also though, I do have the design's cute. Like the
Yeah,
whole
some more of Jorge Jimenez, uh, of what he did.
Mhm.
Even Junie Barr seems to have a good understanding of like some of the characters in the DC universe. I liked what he did with who was it? Of course Damian Wayne, but especially Talia al Ghul.
Yeah,
What he brought in there is something that many people seem to forget about Talia al Ghul.
yeah.
Like, yes, she can be very feminine, but she can also be a good mother too. Even though there are times that she might not show it, but she still cares for the people around her, and in a way, she also it's sort of like when a situation comes up, does she side with her father, Ra's al Ghul, or does she side with either her son or Bruce Wayne, Batman? So you can see that she juggles with that internally and mentally.
Mm-hmm. It's so dumb. Like, what the fuck? Super thing is that the current super thing I is not but John made him up. It's a dumb idea.
Yes.
It's so stupid. Like, oh, it's been stupid. Shut up. You're getting about a villain, you. I swear to God, if they go down that route, we're more screwed. More fucked.
Yeah.
Stop
Actually,
it,
did
fucking
you end up
make
watching that what was it? Not watching, reading through the Connor Kent run? That
I never got into read that book. I got
that
so busy with other stuff that I never got a
that
chance to read it.
yeah, there was a Connor Kent miniseries that they did. And
Yeah, I think I know what it's called. Um,
oh, it was Superboy. Oh, what was it?
Super tomorrow. Found it.
That's it. That's it. And that was actually done quite well. I was actually really,
Yeah,
really
I just heard it was
surprised as
good.
of what they did with that and the character of Connor Kent. What I would like to see them do with this character is so John can sort of like carry the Superboy title.
I haven't seen that for years.
Like give Connor Kent a new title.
Mm-hmm. Have him
Like,
become the all new Superman, like Seneca without nonsense. Like after Seneca be without that garbage, have him become next Superman. Problem
yeah,
solved. It make all my sense. Not this.
I
Not me trying to eat it. No, we get rid of that imposter. Like
yeah, I
have problem new
agree.
Superman. Have John go back to normal. Problem
Yep.
solved. Timmy, we had that Shazam story. I mean, Shazam story. That's Shazam story fucking shit. Like,
oh,
holy, that's what they're gonna be slapping in the face.
oh, let's not also forget some of the claims of Brian Michael Bendis.
Oh, not to
Yes.
mention that
In
David
fact,
Miller's book.
if anything, I wonder if he was actually trying to copy and paste Connor Kent onto John Kent because of the way he was aged up.
That's my and Cena Grace wrote this shit. Like, fuck off.
Yes.
This
Yes.
made me angry. I did a rampage on this, and I'm glad I did because holy shit, this pissed me off. Like, you motherfuckers. Like, wait, didn't we hear no one want this? Shut up. That's bullshit. The demon in the audio never ever would have liked it in a heartbeat. That's it. That no one wants this.
Yep.
That made me angry. Like, look at
Yep.
this shit.
Yep. That's a fair point. That's a complete fair point. And what more is not it also shows that Cena Grace does not understand the relationship between the Super Sons.
Yeah, he didn't. And like you seem like a mess on the farm. Shut up! Like what the fuck are they? This made me even more mad. Like I was pissed off
Oh,
even more.
oh yeah. Plus some of the cringy statements that made an appearance in the story.
Yeah, this made me mad.
That was just,
Ugh.
yeah,
Like, what the
Um,
fuck?
it's sort of like someone called the cops on him. It's
Yeah,
the only way to put it. Someone called the
agreed.
cops on him.
It's more
The
fucked up and
way,
creepy. Like, what the hell are they doing? Like who wants this shit?
whether you love or hate the bastard, someone called the cops on him.
Indeed. But
Oh,
this was bullshit went over and just complete like F you doing Super Cent bands.
yeah.
Ugh,
Like
anyway.
I could probably see Jeff Johns do a slightly better um thing with the Super Sons in Shazam, as Jeff Johns has done like a really good Shazam
Yeah.
Shazam run. Sorry about that, my headset fell off.
It's okay. Yeah.
Oh, and it was like Mark Wade when he was on it. I think it was actually really quite good.
Yeah, it was.
Then it moved on to whoever was there. I think it was Josie Campbell next.
Yeah, Georgie Cameron wrote the rest of the series. And the
And
book got canceled.
yeah, and then it sort of like finishes off with Cena Grace, and then whoever
Well,
the
kind of. Secret War got one issue, that's about it.
yeah, only that one-off issue.
Which is just a complete F you to our Super Cent fans. Like, fuck you. Like, did you plan to return back? No, and you don't commit to it. Do something! Stop being stupid and just give it back what you want. But Timmy, you can't do that. Figure the progress is good, but what progress? That guy probably said he got enough shit and we need to undo the damage. But Timmy, figure the controversy. What controversy? That's why I don't get with these people being the controversy. There will be no controversy whatsoever. Will Twitter get mad? Who fucking cares? They can get mad for all I care. I don't give a damn about them.
Mm-hmm.
Will somebody get mad about AF John going away? I gather this isn't really mad, but I know this idea was a failure from day one. I'm
Yep.
sorry. Dennis failed, Taylor failed. She really pissed me off. It's time we only did there and get rid of it. Oh, if you want to keep it off, fine. Keep Tina Jungle, but here's my alternative. Do what DC did Wild West. Think about it. We have the Will Thomas Super Return Bonnery, and then you got this guy.
That was really
Yes.
good. Do you remember what issue that was? Because I think in my Blast from the Past videos that I'm presently working on, I'm trying to see if it's in those issues that I'm trying to fix and correct. So it's got like a better, what's the word I'm looking for? A better intro video, to which it will end up having.
Wait.
Oh,
Damage?
it was a Jeremy Adams one. I think it was
Oh
somewhere.
no, yeah. I think.
Yeah,
I
what
think
issue
I know
was
what
that
it is.
one? Was it 88, 89, or was it into the 90s, 7 9s?
Hang on.
I remember the cover also had, I think, Wally West, and it had
Yeah.
no, Wallace West.
Yeah, well,
Wallace West.
I enjoy.
And we got to see the OG John Samuel Ken
The Super.
and Damian Wayne in the Super Sons. So we got to see them together.
This
Oh,
made me so happy.
oh, it had to do with babysitting.
Yes, I mean it was in the Flash comic. Where the hell is that image? Oh, it's adorable. That's so cute. It's not mine. I enjoy this from. Okay.
Misadventures in
Yep.
babysitting. 797.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
the one I'm
yeah.
looking at.
It was in the Flash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was this story, which is a great story by the way. The Super Saiyan
Oh
series.
yes.
It
That
made me
was
so happy.
so good. Yeah, it might have been a one-off issue, but
But
damn
I'll
was it.
take it. I'll take anyone nothing.
It
I
was
somebody did a bullshit. We gotta win for once.
yep. That was absolutely enjoyable.
Like
Like I even
I just wish that DC commit to and give it back. Baby, it should be like, come on. You have the balls to give it and then pull the trigger. It's easy.
yep.
But look at it. It's so cute that John and Ivy had to be a romance. I'm paid for it.
Yep, the things that they could have done here. Um, the thing is, would the Super Sons audience, that goes for comics as well as other external media, would they be happy if Jeremy Adams was asked to do a Super Sun series? Now, I think
I'll be happy.
it definitely shows that he is willing to put time and effort to do a bit of study around the characters.
Unlike other writers.
And not only that, we do know that he's a family man himself,
Yep.
um, which is really good. So, no doubt he would want to um, probably bring back the missing family aspect that has been missing, I guess, with both of the Super Sons in this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
Like,
both
what?
John and Damien are going through rough times right now. Okay, typically Damien is in a better spot than John. John is screwed, but we Damien is in a sort of good position. I
Sure.
haven't I haven't keeping up with this book yet. I don't really have it right now.
Yeah.
But his status quo is fine. Did it uncover it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Very weird cover, very messed up. But I like
Yeah. Well, I've been following this run of Batman and Robin, of course, doing the reviews for it on the channel. And of course, I've been getting the variants that do, in fact, sort of like have Damian Wayne on it.
nice.
And sometimes there are covers that you get that you don't know which one. Actually, with the latest issue that presently came out, not in the solicitations, but the one that has like presently come out, of what's there to pick from, like which one's my favorite, I don't know. It's really hard to pick because I don't know if I can actually pick a favorite out of them. And it sort of feels like this feels a little bit low quality in regards
Yeah.
to um, variant cover choice.
Mm-hmm.
And also including the main cover. And it's like, oh, how dare they sort of like give a list of terrible covers, and here you are trying to stick or trying to find your best find the best one out of them, and you just don't know which one to pick.
Yeah.
Um, actually, you know what? Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Thank you. Um, new comics. I want to go to. Actually, would it be this week's or last week? Oh, yeah, it would probably be.
There
Yeah.
is some hope, though. We did see our boy return in a Fidel Superman comic. Some
Yep.
which at least we got to
Uh,
see this. Which thank God. But I'm glad we see return something over there. Look, it may not be perfect, but we got something with the drama with that, and it did a sign that maybe just maybe a small winter chance he return or something, I'll take that over nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Will it happen? Will DC find command and find pull the trigger? I have no idea. But Mark Wood wrote this, so maybe there's a small chance he may do it. I don't believe that, but I get just hope at this point. It's better than doing Dragon shit.
Yep.
It's
Okay.
we
Oh,
just
all right. So this is like some of the ones that we got for this one,
yeah, Batman Norman issue 21. I read that book.
and it's sort of like really hard to pick which one to use.
Mm-hmm.
Like that isn't like the greatest of pictures. That one, Damien looks a little bit jokerized in there. If you just look at his appearance, and it's like, yeah, you're not making it
Yeah,
easy, are ya?
agreed.
This one, I think, might be the closest one. That might be the best cover out of them all. And then this is the other one, which is meant to be like the one in 25. Not even that one I enjoy that much.
Yeah.
And it's like, really? I think if I were to pick any, it would probably be um, this one.
Nice.
Because that's about the one that sort of stands out the most to me. Okay, I'll give a bit of credence where it's sort of due. Um, but there are things in this image too that I think need a little bit of work.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, the Danny Earls variant. Like there are things in this variant that could be sort of maybe touched up a bit, especially with Damian Wayne's character.
Yep.
Like that's my minor criticism about it. But I do like what they've done here. Like they're sort of like what would be the the persona of Damian Wayne and Bruce Wayne together.
Yep.
And then there's those two as heroes underneath.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like that because it explores the duality of their world.
Yep.
And that's probably about the best thing that actually stands out about that particular cover.
Yep.
So thing is, try next would be trying to find a way as to how I'll be setting up the thumbnail for it.
Yeah.
Because that's a like another issue too. Like when doing reviews, like
Yeah.
for some people it's easy. Others they
It's
do like to
quite.
put it. Others do like to put a little bit of time in.
Yeah. One book I'm not enjoying, like the science spread flash book. It makes
I
no sense. It's so incomprehensible. Like,
Yeah, I'm seriously thinking of maybe it's just time for me to drop it.
yeah. Like I tried reading the latest issue. It makes no sense. Like, what the hell is happening? Why was putting one way they didn't get different variants? What's going on? And what?
If I
I'm
if
so
I were to
confused.
guess, if I were to guess one thing with what's happening with Simon Spurrier, he's got a lot of ideas that you can definitely see,
Yeah, which I
like
do
what
think
he
is
wants to do with the Wally West family. But a lot of his ideas stem a lot into sort of like, um, I guess, a future plan that he's got set out for the character. The main problem is how do you execute the plan?
without making it
The-
too confusing.
Exactly. And yes, you do sort of like get very rare instances of a somewhat okay story, but it's only very rare. That's the problem.
Agreed. And it doesn't help that the story is incomprehensible and mad. Like, oh, what time Billy Jai be the guy with the white coat, like who's like the one in the future? Wait,
Yeah.
the Jai was it Wade? I'm, you know what? I don't remember the name. It's so confusing.
Yeah. From the arc angles in like the first arc and the
Yeah,
Pilgrim, which
the first
is
arc
a
is so confusing. Like,
future Wade, and it's sort of like, at this rate, maybe future Wade should just go visit, I don't know, the Legion of Superheroes
yeah,
in the
that would make a lot
future.
of sense. Or oh wait, I got a better idea. Have Wade go to June Junction and have him like wait, this Jonathan Parker for himself. That way can fix that mistake and undo the damage. Well, did you do it? No, they won't do it. They're cowards. But it would be something. Speak of the Legion. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're gonna die. Oh
yeah.
yeah, we have Trinity. I completely forgot about her. Like I said in my Trinity video, time game going on makes no sense. It's so stupid.
Give him Mayor over Trinity.
Yeah. Like
Not only that, not only that, she's already established as a friend to both of the characters.
kind of, sort of. It's complicated. She better going back and down with the two Super Sun dogs. Which what? Wait a minute,
No,
that didn't
no,
make it work.
no, no. I'm not talking about Trinity. I'm talking about Maya, Ducard's daughter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's more established than Trinity,
Agreed.
like with the Super Sons.
God, I miss mine, Cappy. I miss those characters. Like, why can't we get them back? I miss them. Miss them most of all.
Yep.
I don't know what this from. It's from fan art. Okay, that's good. That's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I would ship them. You have it. If you want to make them a gay couple, sure, why not? It's better than the Jay and go that BS. Because them I can accept.
Jay
Jay,
is
you can
best.
go away.
Jay is best suited for the fridge.
Yeah.
Along with Dreamer, I'm afraid to say.
I don't think Dream is that bad, but gosh, she's so boring and not interesting.
The problem with the character is that she doesn't feel like she's got enough weaknesses or enough
Wait,
weakness. If anything, her dreaming ability is, hey, good to see you, Star Wars Marvel purist.
good to see you.
And you're one person I actually like to have on the channel too.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's something that I also run in connection to or outside of like the main, and that is something called the Joker's Wild. And now on the Joker's Wild, I have also spoken on the topic of what Disney and Dave Fraudloni have been doing the Star Wars, and I think it would be really nice to have you on as a guest, providing that you're still watching and listening this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really nice to do like live streams that um, thank the subscribers that have helped make the channel what it is.
Yep.
Yes, the Legion of Superheroes. It looks like they'll probably be returning. If I
Well, they're
were to,
gonna be dead.
yes,
Which, okay, there are two options they go with. Either kill the Bennett Legion, which that'll be a murder killing, because thank God we don't need that awful future. Or it's the real Legion who dies, which I don't
well,
want to happen.
if I were to say one thing, the way the Brian Michael Bendis wrote the Legion, they did come off as bullies.
Agreed.
They were written terribly, and I hated what was going.
Same. The thing
Like,
that pissed me out even more in general, I think what they did to Damien. Like, what?
yes,
You motherfucker. Like, the John
I
I will never let that happen. He would go to their guys and be like, you motherfucker. He helped us. And you're going to send back in time to memory? No. Screw you
yeah.
guys. I'm going to go home. Go back to home. That's the John I know. He would leave the region in a heartbeat and direct no.
Purist, I completely agree. He is overrated. The as I've mentioned to you before, the only thing that I have actually come to enjoy of Brian Michael Bendis is actually a number of his um, indie stories. Now, I think with those, they come off as way better written than a lot of his mainstream, like whether it's Marvel uh,
Yeah,
and
his powers.
Marvel or DC.
Yeah. The only good Marvel book I've ever opened is Spider-Man, and that's about it.
Yep. I haven't read a lot of Hickman myself.
Well, no. I'm
So,
talking about Benedict open Spider-Man.
yeah, the Bendemus, Bend-
Yeah.
tongue, tongue twister there. Bendis. The Bendis, not Bendemus. His Alias Investigations, Jessica Jones, Marvel run is good. One of the very few things that I like, and that's completely understandable. Um, I do think his Moon Knight was meh, all right. I wouldn't call it great, top tier. I have heard that his Daredevil is meant to be good, but I'm not, what's the word, confident enough to pick it up. I'd rather go back to Frank Miller
Agreed.
and other writers before him before I pick up his Daredevil.
It's what they made the first scene of. I don't know what it is.
Oh,
Right.
JJ is Jessica Jones.
Oh,
Is
Jessica
who that
Jones, yeah.
is. Yeah.
I agree with. Hickman always Spider-Man up and be a complete success and be happy. It's a
Yeah.
train wreck, but we got this, but we keep it sane, so really good. It was so bad.
Yep.
Like, John, what the? Are you stupid?
Well, one thing as well, and I'm happy for any recommendations, whether from yourself, Tevye, as well as purists. I want to work on picking up some Fantastic Four.
This book is shit. Oh, new Venom. I hate this book. It's so bad.
Like, I'm gonna like, if you've got time to share, any Fantastic Four trades that you would recommend to me, feel free to put it in the comment text in the live stream. If you happen to rewatch or happen to watch the live stream afterwards, please drop it in the comments because I want to pick up some Fantastic Four. I want to learn a little bit more, like about the main characters. I am interested in picking up, say, the Epic collections.
Mm-hmm.
of the Fantastic Four, but
Yes, it's Jack Kirby stuff.
yeah, but what some of the characters that really capture my attention in the Fantastic Four would probably have to be, of course, the main group themselves, Franklin.
Frank and Gloria.
Yep, Franklin Richards.
Yep.
Um, I think him more so than his sister,
Hmm.
because of his power set and what he's able to do. Um,
Hickman Bidad the 4, I think, could be a good start. If you want to get into that 4, you could check them out because Here's One is great.
yeah,
It does actually set up Secret War 2015, but that's because that's an Avengers run.
all right.
But, okay, his Avengers run is so confusing. But I think the trade is a lot better. Trying to read issue by issue is too confusing. I recommend you read
Yeah,
his trade very good.
yeah. A recent trade that I also read, and it felt like a mini Fantastic Four series. And what I mean by mini Fantastic Four is, and I reckon these two would be a great team up with the Super Sons.
Hmm. Yeah, they also X-Men would have
Yeah,
been advised to own this book. This book
yeah.
is good.
Go. There we go. I'm now ready.
Hmm.
I really enjoyed reading.
Oh, oh, Pat.
Um, I ended up reading something on the classic Power Pack. Um, it was actually a bit of a collection that was put out through Marvel, and damn, it is great. It is like real fun, and it's perfect for say all ages. If I were to say one thing,
Yeah, I agree with that.
and I love the characters. So you're basically looking at the Power family, and they've got like two brothers and two sisters in the story, and you follow some of their crazy adventures. And in sort of like their first crazy adventure, um, it's got to do with rescuing their parents that are taken captive. And it's sort of like not long after those events, their powers start to manifest. And it's like, oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. And I'm just loving it as it's sort of like continuing on. And I hope they bring out another one or like another volume of this series. Preferably the sooner the better. Um, that almost looks like, ooh, were they actually did an animated series come out?
No. That never happened.
Oh,
That was an image. That's the from a graphic novel.
okay,
Here it is. It's like the Spider-Man Power Back issue 1, I think.
yeah,
Well, no. That's a classic cover. Um,
like
from 1987.
like the story of this is fantastic for all ages,
Yeah,
and it's just all ages fun. Like you could be in your early years, like early youthful, let alone teen years,
yeah,
even like toddler years, and just
yeah.
get lots of fun out of it.
Indeed.
But you could also have like
If
a
Power Back
parent.
do get Super Son in that crossover again with DC and Marvel again, that would be the best thing come out after
Yeah,
that
I
crossover.
reckon
I'd love to see it.
if these two, well, the Power Pack crossed over with the Super Sons, you would get a fantastic story. Like an absolute fantastic story. I could literally see it work.
Yep.
I,
Yeah,
I,
there is another crossover I think that could for our boys, and that I think called I've been them for years.
yeah,
The Spider-Man
like,
Parker. I want
yep.
my call with her with Super Sense. Like,
Hmm.
think about it. Yeah, both Mayday like and Benji, like the baby brother, team with Super Sense. That'd be a bad thing. I would come on. You have two
Yeah.
generally a spider.
Well, well, if you were to do, say, a Marvel crossover trinity of sorts, yeah, I reckon that would actually quite work. But if you were to sort of like do a Marvel crossover, like a Super Sons version of a Justice League, I reckon this would actually work.
Yeah, I can see it work. Granted, Powerback, I think they're adults now. I don't remember because Powerback is so damn long.
Yeah, there's been a lot that's actually happened with the characters. I haven't got like any of I have thought of picking up one. I think it's this one. Or
I know, like
no,
the yeah, from
I don't know if
2018.
it's. I've seen this one on shelf at my LCS. It might be this one. It might be another one that came out, and I'm thinking of picking it up. But I'm also wondering, did this also come out in a trade paperback for me to collect? If it's available in a trade paperback to collect, I'll certainly work on doing that first because I think that would actually work better.
Mm.
And no doubt there are some incredible covers here that also link to the Power Pack. They're almost on tier with Jorge Jimenez. Almost. Not
Yep.
but it's certainly enjoyable of what I got from it. So from that, I do want to start picking up some Fantastic Four because when I was reading these characters, as I mentioned before, they practically reminded me of the Fantastic Four, but if they were kids.
Yep. Yeah, yeah.
That's what it felt like. The Fantastic Four, but only if they were kids. But these are a completely new group of people, new name, and of course, they are beloved by members who follow Marvel Comics and enjoy Marvel Comics. And I think that's fantastic. Like, if you could get someone to pick up this series, it might be enough for them to say pick up the Fantastic Four series, which I wouldn't mind picking up after reading that now. And the thing is, where do you go from there?
I have no idea.
Exactly. um, I think an, another thing I'd probably want to pick up in the Epic collection, I do need to catch up with the Moon Knight Epic collection because I got so far in the collection of that I ended up stopping at a certain point, and I need to find out where that stop point was. That I absolutely enjoyed. I
Indeed.
mean it. I absolutely enjoyed reading through the Epic Collection Moon Knight. But you also see like many of the changes of the character too throughout the story. And I think it would be nice to sort of like, okay, what's the next epic collection that I'd like to, or what's the next Marvel slash epic collection that I would like to follow? And the one that comes to mind, sort of like after reading the Power Pack collection um, trade that they put out, it's got to be Fantastic Four because I'd love to watch. I'd love to read through like their early beginnings, like in the early years of Marvel,
Yep.
all the way up to, I guess, close to present day, but not jump the gun too quickly with the actual story. Because no doubt there's a lot of good stories in there. I like the villain of Doom. I think Doom's a good villain for those characters. But no doubt they have, of course, had other villains outside of Doom.
Yeah.
Silver Surfer really isn't a villain, but if anything, he's a herald for someone who would,
For
in,
Galactus. Yeah.
yeah, for Galactus, who would, in some essence, probably be seen as a villain. Um, and it's like I'm I'm gonna have a lot on my plate just to
Yeah.
catch up. Um, I've also been catching up with quite a bit of manga, but with some of my manga reading, it has been a little bit delayed just because of like some of the things that are happening personal wise. But I'm not going to let it deter me. I can't let it deter me. Then there's also the trades and that I catch up with, along with any other manga, manhwa that I'm also reading too. And it's like, what am I looking forward to reading next? Actually, one manhwa, which is a Korean comic that I've been reading in trade, is called Reborn Rich. This um, comic of sorts, or this Korean comic of sorts, would be a fantastic animated series. Like you can see it. Oh, hey!
Hmm.
Here's someone I haven't seen for a while.
Michael. You.
In fact, he's the person who recommended I check out the Seven Deadly Sins anime.
Nice.
I finally got around to checking it, Michael. So thank you for that recommendation. So a big thanks. Not only that, I've also been watching through the Four Nights of the Apocalypse, which is like a continuation of the Seven Deadly Sins. I know you might be a little bit late to the live stream, but I certainly am happy to share where your suggestion in a live stream actually got me to finally check out a series that you recommended and I supposedly quite enjoyed. I liked the characters. I did, of course, find my favorite characters in the series, especially King and Diane. They're probably my favorite couple in the series, followed by I think it's Ban and Elaine. Meliodas, okay, he's a character that it takes a while to grow on you before
No,
you
I think
start
that's the point.
to like him.
Yep.
um, though I have got some questions as well. Like, what's the difference? I've read the manga in the English, but I'm also wondering if the manga in the English has also somewhat been censored.
It's
Be,
possible. Who knows?
with some of the things that have happened or what you see in the anime sometimes don't appear in the manga, and it sort of made me wonder. Has some of this manga been censored because of certain things that appear in the story? Even though the manga is like, if anything, set for older audiences to read through,
Who knows? Well,
right? They shouldn't have a problem showing some of what would be considered lewd or rude scenes.
who knows? Like I said before, I've been watching anime, but anyway, Tim, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I gotta go because it's getting late over here. So it's midnight. I need to sleep.
Yep, no problems. Thanks for dropping in, Xavier.
Anytime. Man. Oh yeah, congrats on being at 245. I wish you luck for more, and I hope I do we to find it. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. You know,
Until then, take care.
you too.
Take care, Xavier. And anyone else who's around, please let me know in the comments section because it would be nice to talk to you before this live stream begins to end. Another video game that I ended up playing recently, or actually replaying recently, was Ghost of Tsushima, but I played it without like the game plus, because there are some things in the original, or when you play or do an original playthrough of the game, you have the character earn skill points to put towards abilities that they're going to be able to use like within the game. And I thought that was actually quite fun to sort of like replay on that in that format again. Another game that I've also been playing is, what game am I talking again about? The game that I'm talking about is Ghost of Tsushima, which covers the character of Jin Sakai. And the next one after that one I was going to talk about was the Hogwarts Legacy, to which I'm slowly grinding through that. So with Ghost of Tsushima, I decided to replay through that game again, but I wanted to play the game like without the game being in sort of like new game plus mode, because when the game first came out it didn't have the new game plus mode, and I thought it's been a while since I played it this way. So since playing it again, it was really nice to sort of like catch up. Are you going to play the game Wukong? Well, it's a bit hard because I don't have a PlayStation 5. So that's something that I'm going to have to um, save some money for to get a hold of. No doubt I'd probably be able to buy the game separately, but it's going to be a bit useless if I don't have the right console to play it on. No, I think the first game I'd probably get for a PS5 would probably be Ghost of Tsushima. With the director's cut. Also, did you see the new photo about Kingdom Hearts 4? I've heard some in relation to Kingdom Hearts 4, but I'm not really following that game. Though there are some games that are coming out that do somewhat spark my interest. Some are remasters through Atlas, and of course they are games that I have never played before. Then there's also a Dragon Quest game, Adventures of Dai, which I wouldn't mind picking up. I've also been replaying through the Sniper Elite games, and oh gosh, I forgot how fun those games can be. But I've been playing that too on PS4. I am gonna have to work on getting a new Xbox. Oh, what a bummer! What a bummer. So, what about yourself, Michael? What games have you been playing, or series, and that you've been watching or reading? What's something that you've been getting into? Because it would be nice to know what the audience is checking out. So, is there anything that you have been playing or watching that you've been enjoying? If so, I'd definitely like to hear from you. Hmm. Also coming out on PS4. All right. I've been replaying Kingdom Hearts 2, and anime I've been watching is oh, Dan the Dan. Dan the Dan is so fantastic. To be a Hero X, My Hero Academia Vigilantes. You will absolutely enjoy Vigilantes. I know I've read the manga. I've been reading the manga of it. Devil May Cry. I've heard not many people enjoy that. And Shield Hero Rising. Hmm. Oh, is that Rising of the Shield Hero? That follows the character of Naofumi? Also been watching Sakamoto Days and Lazarus. Actually, that is one series that I do need to get around to checking out. That is Sakamoto Days, and I also wouldn't mind checking out Lazarus because it's done by the same person, or it's connected to the person who worked on Cowboy Bebop. Oh, and that reminds me, I ended up watching Cowboy Bebop on Netflix, and as long as it's as old as the series is, it's been a long time since I've actually last watched the series. I ended up rewatching through what was it? Evangelion twice. That what they had on there, but they need to get more Evangelion content on there too. Which I think would also be really good, especially for anime watchers or anime manga readers/watchers. Oh yes, Yu Yu Hakusho. I watched both the live action and also oh, what was it? The animated series of that. It was really nice to be able to watch through it all of Yu Yu Hakusho, but I still like the manga ending compared to the anime ending. But that's just me personally. Some people prefer the anime ending over um, the manga ending. At least in the manga ending, you do see Yusuke practically starting a business of his own. And he basically gets a nice, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? A nice ending with himself and his girlfriend. Saint Seiya, I'm slowly slogging through that new version of Saint Seiya. And I mean slowly. Oh, what's that? Oh, I finally watched the My Hero Academia movie. Oh, Your Next. The Your Next movie. I must watch that. I want to watch that. In fact, what is it? I think it's available now to watch on Crunchyroll. And I'm going to need to do a review on that. Sailor Moon? Actually, that's surprisingly, that's something else I watched on Netflix, some Sailor Moon related stuff. Of course, we have Chibi Moon, Sailor Venus, and all the other characters. That was quite interesting. And I think for a series that would be considered like shoujo, it was actually quite fun. It was definitely quite fun. Oh, you're bringing up some good titles there, Michael. Oh, let's not forget that what is it? There's Sales at Work on Netflix as well. I do remember watching one episode of Sales at Work, and I think it might have been on Crunchyroll, but I never got around to finishing it. But seeing that it's on Netflix, maybe I might end up going back and watching more episodes. It's not guaranteed, but yeah. um, Another thing I've been watching is some Slam Dunk, and I also watched the Slam Dunk movie, which I really enjoyed. Um, did you end up getting around to checking that out on? I think you mentioned Netflix earlier, Michael. Did you end up checking out the Slam Dunk movie? Because I quite enjoyed that, and I really liked the character of Ryoto Miyagi. He definitely became a fave for me. I like him more than Sakuragi. No, but I did watch Cool World. Oh, Cool World. Trying to remember it. That sounds like a bit of a slightly older movie of sorts, with some anime. I think maybe a little bit of live action in it, if that's correct. The Cool World. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's the one because I remember. I think I remember seeing some trailers for it. Ron Komanoshi is also something else I need to catch up with on Crunchyroll. Forbidden Deductions, Ron Komanoshi. Then there's Blue Exorcist. You're still watching Demon Slayer? Actually, that is one series I do need to get around to watching. I've been wanting to watch it since I started reading the manga. But if anything, I think I got way caught up in the manga, but not much time was actually put into the anime. So yeah, that's how it went for me with the Demon Slayer. It's a bit of a bummer too because Netflix ended up removing Demon Slayer for our region in Australia, and I was actually wanting to begin to watch the series, and then not long after that, like I had it in my list in what I wanted to watch. Oh, now there's a great series, Vinland Saga, and I hope they do a lot of justice, like for season 3. Um, I did find that there were some things that they took out in season 2, like parts to which you see Thorfinn actually starting to become a literate person. In other words, with him learning to read and write and how he learns to read and write. That's my only slight criticism with season 2. But I will say the ending of season 2 was amazing. I'll definitely give it that. The end of season 2 was amazing. And that definitely stood out. Right. Oh, yes. Even watched the anime called Great Teacher Onizuka. I've watched. It's interesting that you bring it up because I actually watched the first episode to that series. I need to go back and watch more. I need to take time and watch more, but I'm a little bit focused in catching up with some other anime series that I've been watching through right now. One series that I have absolutely been loving. You ready for this? I'm about to share the screen for it. Is Yaiba. This has been so cool. Like, this has been so cool. Uh, I refuse to miss an episode. As in, I absolutely refuse to miss an episode. It's that good. Another one that I've been um, watching is Witch Watch. Yaiba, I need to check it out. It's worth checking out. I mean, it is worth checking out. And the fact that Yaiba actually connects to um, the universe of Detective Conan, it's so cool. It is so cool. It is like if the main character, who's not a detective, was like big into Oh, the other one that I mentioned. Okay. Which is also showing on Netflix. And that is Witch Watch. It's a bit of it's a somewhat slice of life story. Yes, it deals with magic, whatever that happens in it as well. You've got your character here that you learn is sort of like um, a part of a family that are known as ogres. You meet your next character that's sort of like connected to the Tengu spirit. So there's a bit of a slight Japanese mythology in here as well. Then there's like the character which is the witch that she's practicing her skills to get better, but one of the ways that she let's see, Nico. This is just one of the things that happens early in the episode or in the early episodes when trying to help. She divides herself in half, flies her, well, whatever, equivalent of a broomstick. Oh, it is just crazy. So that's actually meant to be coming out, um, I think tonight, the next episode. So you might want to check that series out too. I must also check out The Way of the House Husband along with Sakamoto Days. I want to see how they slightly differ in their stories and if the manga series is actually worth picking up. I've been with manga that I've been reading. I've been reading through some Twin Star X. I recently caught back up to reading some Twin Star Exorcists, and oh yes, I have read some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Did you watch Rurouni Kenshin? Actually, that is one series again that I need to catch up with. Rurouni Kenshin. I got up to about episode 8 and then I stopped. One of the reasons why I stopped was some internet issue related reasons. So, if anything, our internet was coughing. It's the only way to put it. So, with that being all fixed up now, I should be able to go back and return to it. Oh. Oh, now there's a good one that you've just mentioned. What about D Grey Man? Well, on the topic of D Grey Man, even though I've not watched the animated series, I have picked up the omnibuses and and read through the manga. and I have enjoyed it. I have absolutely enjoyed it. And the other one I think you're referring to is Hajime no Ippo. Oh my goodness. How can I describe this series? It, it's everything you want in a sports anime. As old as the series is, it's everything you want in a sports anime. The way you follow the main character, the way you follow his opponent, not just that, but also their training, but also the interaction with the trainers or those who are training the character. Oh, far out. It was just incredible. I'd love to see more added to the series, but even though I doubt that's going to happen, it was really fun to actually watch it. As in, really fun to actually watch it. I've also, because of getting into sports or watching some sports anime, it's got me into watching Haikyuu seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, plus um, the movie, which I surprisingly enjoyed. I understand that there were some liberties that had to be taken in the movie because not the whole story was actually there, but only certain parts of the story were taken in. Oh golly gosh. Oh well, if you'd like to bring up any other um, things, Michael Brent, go ahead. If not, I might consider um, starting to end the live stream, as it's been really nice to actually catch up with some of the people who do turn up to the live streams, yourself being one of them. We also had Ed who turned up earlier. A big thanks to Ed. Of course, Tevye. It was really nice seeing Tevye, Ed when he turned up. Of course, Star Wars Marvel purist. Oh, what's this? Have you read the crossover between the Team NT Naruto? Yes, and it's added to my comic book list. And also the Sonic with the crossover with DC. Yes, I've also been covering that too on my channel. And I have actually quite enjoyed maybe one more so than the other. Did you see the Minecraft movie? No, I haven't seen the Minecraft movie, and I haven't seen the Thunderbolt movie. Um, the Minecraft one looks like a disaster of sorts. The Thunderbolts also another disaster of sorts. Ugh. All right. Next one is that did I play or you played Legend of Zelda um, Tear of the Kingdom or Xenoblade? Well, I haven't played either of these games, so I can't really respond to that. Oh, but on the topic of another game that I did play, you sort of reminded me. Even though I did play Ghost of Tsushima, I have also been playing through some Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, and 3 of the 3D Ninja Gaiden game, and the appearance of the latest game is enough for me to sort of like, I wouldn't mind Astral Chain. No, I haven't checked that out either, afraid to say. But looking at the latest um, Ninja Gaiden 4 game, oh, that looks beyond crazy of what they're doing there. Like, there's things happening in the environment and with the weapons that sort of like, it feels like they're trying to go Ninja Gaiden. Let's bring this character up to the next tier level of gaming of what they're doing with Ninja Gaiden. It's like, um, wouldn't it help to just bring the character up so high instead of beyond god tier level in a story? And that's where some of the thinking sort of goes. But I do like that they're also bringing out another, like another 2D game with Ninja Gaiden as well. So we've got, is it Ninja Gaiden Ragebound or something like that? Then there's the Ninja Gaiden 4. So no doubt the next 2D game might have a slight connection to what's happening in the 3D game that's about to take place. But it also comes down to which order the games will be coming out. Uh, we are getting a Donkey Kong game and Mario Kart. Oh, cool. I hope things work out for the game. Uh, what's that? Are you still watching Invincible or My Adventures of Superman? That's something that um, I think Xavier would probably be watching, but not so much me. But I would actually like to check out the My Adventures with Superman. It doesn't mean it's going to be a great series, but I really would like to actually watch the Invincible series more so, probably more so than the My Adventures with Superman. Well, I might get ready to start to close up the live stream. A big thanks to everyone who turned up, including you, Michael Brent, and anyone else who turned up, as it's starting to approach the close to almost 2 hour 30 mark. Hopefully soon I should be able to get some more webtoon related content up as well. Um, because it's been ages since I've covered some webtoons. I really want to bring back the Wayne Family Adventures webtoon for the Super Sons. I just don't know when that will happen right now. because I've got things I need to work out to start to plan on what's happening for this week, of the reviews and stuff that I need to get written up. I need to work on getting the thumbnails prepared of what ones will be reviewed. Oh, gosh. And along with that, I think that's pretty much all. All right, remove that from the studio. And of course, a big thanks again to everyone who made it to this live stream. And I wouldn't be at this number of subscribers without awesome subs like you. Well, until then, have yourself an awesome day.